Hey everyone, I am so excited to film this April's wrap up. Oh god, I read 26 volumes in the month of April. I did a 30 for 30 manga challenge, and I'm just so excited to talk to you all about everything that I read. So yeah, let's get into it. So as you could see, we have a lot to get through, so let's just begin. So I added 5 new series to my collection, which I said I would not do, but I'm not going to talk about these a lot because I have a video of try 5 new series that I will link down below that you can know my thoughts more on of these titles. And yeah, and also I made a vlog of read an hour for a day that I've also read all these titles in. If you want to go check that out, I will link that down below as well. But yeah, just quickly going over these. From the Red Fog by that person, and I'm just going to show you the person because I'm not going to try to pronounce names in this at all. But yeah, it is by Yen Press, and it is about this guy right here, this poor boy. Trigger warning central for this one of child molestation. There's killing, murder. He is pretty much trapped inside of a basement and forced to help his mother clean up the bodies of the men that she lures back to the house and kills because she's a serial killer. And it was great. I absolutely loved it. Cannot wait for volume 2. Next up is Love and Heart. Yeah, so it's by that person, and it is also by Yen Press. I absolutely loved volume 1. It's a mystery about this guy that claims that he is her childhood friend and actually end up living with her, and it's very strange. It kind of jumps back and forth from like reality to creepy real quick, but I really recommend volume 1. I definitely want to give this series another chance, as volume 2 kind of lost me, but I read them far apart, so I'm thinking I'm going to start from volume 1 and read it all the way through to there's 4 volumes out right now. So I definitely want to give this one another chance, but right now it's kind of on the back burner. Next up is Lovesick Ellie. As you can see, I had to go get the next 2 volumes after I read volume 1, and I am really enjoying this shoujo. It is definitely not what I expected. It is about this chick right here named Ellie, and she is kind of socially awkward, kind of off, kind of a... Anyway, she creates a Twitter account and stalks... It's not right. She creates a Twitter account and says that she is in a relationship and makes up scenarios about this most popular guy in school. And he actually finds out and can't find his name, but he actually... spying on her handsome and perfect classmate OHMI. But she fantasizes about him, and he actually finds her Twitter, which the Twitter is actually real, and you can actually go add them, which is funny. But it's so good because you don't think that he's going to react the way that he does, but he's actually into it. And then just their relationship dynamic goes from there, and it's just so good. I really, really liked it. I explained that horribly. I apologize. But Toilet Bound, I picked this up because I heard everyone freaking talking about it. And it started off kind of slow for me, but towards the end, I am so invested, and I want to continue this one. and I cannot wait until I can get my hands on volume 2. It is about the 7 mysteries of this boarding school, and it's very supernatural, and yes, I'm enjoying that one. This one was just a cover buy. I picked it up because of the pretty boys on the cover. The Case Files of Jeweler Richard. It is by 7 Seas, and it is pretty much about this guy named Richard that he is really big into. He knows a lot about jewelry, and he like trades and sells jewelry to hire customers, but in his downtime he wants to make more money, so he opens up a shop and has this guy named Shiggy right here come and work for him, and he's like a barista, and he gives the clients that come in coffee and stuff. It's just so good. I love the little mysteries that go on with the clients. You learn about the gems and the jewels and the diamonds, and this person has notes where they actually had to like research the gems, which was really cool. But my favorite part is the flirtation between these two. It is not a BL at all. In fact, they both have girlfriends, but they definitely flirt hard, and I ship them so hard. 7 Seas is licensing the light novel for this, and there's an anime that I want to definitely check out, and just can't wait for volume 3 because it completes in volume 3. But yes, I am so excited. And going into my BL section, I read Fangs as a buddy read, and I love this so much. It is about these 2 guys on the front cover. Ian right here, he is turning into a vampire. He does the whole entire thing where he gets attacked by a vampire, and nothing in here is kind of out of the ordinary for like vampire stories, but it was just such a good time, and I love the art, and I love the characters. And this guy right here is takes on like protecting him, and his name is Ichi, and he kind of shows him the ropes of becoming a vampire. And I just found out that volume 2 was being released. My friend that we're buddy reading this with sent it to me, and I was like, yes. I gave this 5 stars. I absolutely loved it. Next up, I decided to read Dick Fight Island, because I found out that there's only going to be 2 volumes and then complete. So I picked this up. Everyone already knows what this is about. Don't really have to go inside the premise, but I really enjoyed this. It was not what I was thinking. You actually go into their lives and their emotions and how they feel about each other, and it's just really, it's a lot more sweeter than I thought it was going to be. But the mature themes, yes, definitely are there. Next up, Trading Birds Never Fly, volumes 2 and 3. I talked about this. That bird is very distracting. Outside if you can hear it, but I talked about this in my March wrap up when I read volume 1, and I definitely want to give this another try. I putting it on the back burner for now. I'm not going to continue it, but when I have more time, I want to start from the beginning and write down all the characters and what the hell's going on. But the art is beautiful and stunning, so this is just kind of on hold for right now. Next up, Manly Appetite by 7 Seas. Oh, and I forgot to show who it was by. But this is just a really cute and tame BL. Nothing mature in these 3 volumes. I really enjoyed it. It is about this guy. It's about this guy, Min Mangashi. Anyways, it's about this guy right here, and he likes to feed his coworker and likes to make him happy, and it's just really, really cute and sweet. It does kind of get repetitive, so it's not like a new favorite of mine, but I really enjoyed it. But it gets repetitive of him making him happy, and it just shows like him cooking for him, and then he's happy and he eats it, and then he's insecure and wonders why he's like talking to him and shenanigans, and it's just about his insecurities and over and over and over again. So that kind of, you know, but I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. I recommend it. But yeah. Next up, I buddy read this with my friend Keotaku, New York, New York, by them, and it's by Yen Press. And yeah, this one is about this guy named Kane Walker, and he is a police officer, and he is in the closet because he doesn't want his like macho police officer guys to find out. So he has a lot of just random pointless hookups until he meets this guy named Mel and falls in love with him. And trigger warning central. A lot of people compare this to Banana Fish. I hated Banana Fish, so I see the like the 90s art style comparison. But other than that, at first Kane is a complete asshole. Like, he just does so many things that piss me off royally. Like, I was reading this and I was getting so mad. There's like rape in here, there's homophobia. He takes spoil warning, so if you don't want to hear this part, fast forward a little bit. But he takes Mel home to his parents and finally introduces them as his boyfriend instead of his roommate like before. And surprisingly, his dad is accepting and of the situation, but not really the situation, but you know what I'm saying, out of the thing going on, but his mom's not. So which is very, very strange to read. I'm just not used to reading it like that, because normally in media, whether it's movies, manga, TV shows, it's normally the dad's being all macho and it's not accepting. So it was interesting to see that perspective of the mom not. But his dad's a school teacher, and he's like seeing his students go through that, so he's more aware and more understanding. And then I thought that it was going to end on more of a sad but happy note, even though I know there's 2 more volumes. But then it goes to this dark place at the end, and I'm just like, really? So I'm excited to continue reading this. So now out of the BL territory, Love of Kill, Volume 7. This is completely backstory, all those black pages, as you can tell. This answers so many questions. Volume 6 was all kind of backstory, but it created a lot of questions that pissed me off. This one pretty much made you rethink the whole entire manga up to this point, because you find out that don't want to ruin it, but you find out that one of the main characters knows more than he let on. It was really good. This one definitely did not disappoint. So I read this for the Treat Yourself Manga Club, Haru's Curse, and this one is by Vertical, and it is about these 2 that get into a secret relationship and hide it from their family because she starts dating her dead sister's ex-fiance. Yeah, this was very, very sad and tragic and triggering, and I really enjoyed it. I gave it 4 stars. I definitely recommend it. If anyone that you know has passed that you're really close with, don't read this. Or read this like 4 years later. But yeah, I like the art, and yeah. next up is Dorji Odoro. And what the fuck is this? Like, I read volumes 1 and 2. It is about this guy, Cammy Man, something like that. And he has a lizard head, and he's on a mission with his friend, which she's hot as fuck. Which I haven't had a crush on a chick in a while, but there you go. But yeah, I don't even know like how to freaking describe this because I don't know what's going on, but I absolutely love it. It's in this, and it's funny because every single time someone talks about this, they're like, this is great, you should read it, it's awesome. And then they don't give a description of it. They don't say what it's about. Like, now I know why. Because it's it has so many different characters, and they're kind of like all fighting. Like, one person's fighting to kill all the sorcerers. The sorcerers are bad. And then even the main protagonist, he's not good. He fucking kills people. So like, are you supposed to root for him? Because I don't think he's that good. Like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. There's just, it's like watching like a, I'm trying to think of that word. Like, A Nightmare Before Christmas or something like that. Like, just a movie that like everyone is, it's normal to be different. I don't know if that makes sense, but I highly recommend this. It is so good. I'm on volume 4 now, and it's another one that I am really enjoying now, but it's another one that I want to write down the characters and go like in depth. So it might take me like, I might set aside a month just to read it, like, and just stick to just this and write down the characters and stuff like that, which I want to do with a lot of my manga, but just don't have time yet. And then the final 2, I read these short little things by becoming my favorite mangaka ever. But Waltz and whatever that is. But yeah, I was surprised. A lot of people did not enjoy these, but I think it's because you don't get enough like of their character development. But judging, I don't know how to say this, but judging by his other works and seeing how he writes, I feel like it was enough to kind of get his style. And I don't know, it was just, I really liked them. They're really like unsettling and upsetting, and he's definitely had people hurt him in the past. Waltz is about this individual that's trying to discover who they are. Then this chick right here sees this individual wearing women's clothes, which is not the norm, and brings him some, brings them some of her clothes to try on, and they are like really happy and thankful, and they want to go and venture out a little bit more than just her seeing them that way, and it backfires. It's just really freaking good, and I really recommend this if you can get your hands on it. It was a Cons exclusive, but Dempa's Twitter is on these. This one was messed up, as all the works are, but it's pretty much, this chick is a player, first off, but she's kind of, let's see, she's literally, she likes to mess people's, I think she likes to play with people, and she gets off to making them miserable. But she pretty much tells this guy straight up that she's going to ruin his life, and he's like, that's fine as long as we sleep together. So yeah, it was quite interesting, and I really like this one too. I did like this one more, and it's ironically a little bit more longer. So but yeah, so anyways, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. I have a lot of new favorites. I don't know what is my new, like, which one I like the most, because there's just so many ones that I absolutely loved this month. So it was definitely a good reading month. Let me know down in the comments what you read in April. Let me know if you read any of these and what you thought of them. Even if it's different opinions, let me know, and I will catch you in next video.